Hello everybody, Sahaya here, and today I present to you the fourth name from the 99 names of Allah in the Zikr series. Each series contains the name to develop an understanding for the meaning of the name through couplets from Sufi poets and sometimes savoring on Sufi stories from various Sufi masters. I would also be sharing the roots and branches of the name to acquaint you with the aspirations of the name. Each series would then end with a meditation. Once again, I would like to thank Neil Douglas Klotz. It is his book, The Sufi Book of Life, that continues to nourish my journey into Zikr. Sacred space, Al-quddus. When you're guided to this pathway, take the opportunity to clear a sacred space inside of you to remember what's really important in life. At times, life seems like a perpetual series of appointments or a never-ending to-do list. The quality of Al-quddus calls upon each of us to undertake one of the most challenging spiritual practices of modern times, creating space for ourself simply to be. Creating the sacred space demands to bring in some active energy to the process of life. It also means developing a sense of being at home, staying within our own self. And here is what Rumi says about it. When dust clouds your heart glass, how can the mirror be clean? Remove the dust and rays reveal your real face. Grape juice doesn't ferment overnight. That's why wine ages in a bottle. So if you want your heart to brighten, expect to exert yourself a bit. So it is another one of those good news and bad news situations. The good news is that for the Sufi, there is much more in life than the surface of things. More love to give and to receive, more vision and energy to share. The bad news is there is no easy way to opening your heart, and anyone who says otherwise is just a good entertainer. In this pathway of the heart, creating space and learning to focus are linked. We create space for that which interests us most in life. Interest is a kind of love affair, and for that we always choose our interest, our prime focus, from the deepest core of our heart. However, modern lifestyle draws our attention to the surface of things, and we rely on external agencies to influence us on our decisions. Perhaps this quality calls upon you to create space for your heart's desire, to step out of the flow for a moment and to consider what is important for you. What would you like to make space for? And creating space takes time. This pathway allows us to turn within, to unburden ourselves of repeated thoughts, feelings, actions, and to recreate ourselves once again. Roots and branches of Al-quddus. Traditional translations of this pathway is the holy. The roots of this divine name are Qad, which is focus, and Os is emptiness, space. Symbolically, it can be represented with a point surrounded by a circle, creating separate space. Jesus used an Aramaic form of this word, and he said, "Let holy space be created for the name and vibrations to unite." When we become spacious enough, we find room to remember what is truly important in our lives. This remembrance of Al-quddus then creates a still point around which our life can turn. So, when you let go into divine unity, you receive divine focus. The Holy Quran often pairs the name Al-quddus with the previous one, Al-Malik, motivating us to create the space to receive powerful vision. And now, let us meditate on Al-quddus. Lie down or simply sit. And as you listen to the music in the background, listen to my voice. And whenever thoughts come, let them come and go, drifting away like clouds in your consciousness, while you sit silently, comfortably listening to my voice. Connected, being in touch with your inner core. Center again in your heart. Allow the breath to come into rhythmic heartbeat. And as you breathe into the sound of Ya Quddus. Let it escape from your mouth, just a tiny murmur, Ya Quddus. And allow your heart to absorb the name, Ya Quddus. And breathe out, Ya Quddus. Enter the silence of the inner chambers of your being with Ya Quddus and allow it to lead you into holiness. Inviting your highest self, your Ruh, to guide you on this pathway of developing an ability to focus on your heart's desire. Ya Quddus, the ability of Ya Malik, I can, with the focus of your heart's desire. Ya Quddus, to create a sacred space in your being that has space for allowing everything to manifest and in rhythm of the unison. Begin to establish a universal cordon of your divine will for all your interests and love. Ya Quddus, focus on your interests for as long as you wish, because you will soon stop hearing my voice. But you can continue to focus on Ya Quddus, the ability to focus on your heart's desire, to manifest your dreams, to make them into reality. Breathe in and breathe out, Ya Quddus. Till we meet again, Khuda Hafiz.